Hello, all, and welcome to Insiders, the podcast where we dive into the real psychology of human nature, the way we think, feel, behave, learn, and evolve. I'm your host, Asritha Sharma, and every episode here is designed to make psychology simple, practical, relatable, and life changing. From mental health and motivation to identity, relationships, learning, personal growth, and the science behind being human. Insiders is where we explore everything happening inside us because the world outside makes sense only when we understand our world within ourselves. Today's topic is fascinating, something that affects every exam, every decision, every experience, and every relationship in our life. We are talking about how the brain learns and remembers, the psychology of information processing. Think about this. Why do we remember some things forever? Why do we forget things one day before the exam? Why does emotional pain stay longer than classroom notes? And most importantly, how does the brain actually learn? Let's start simple. What is learning? Learning is not just a reading book or listening to a lecture in class. Learning is acquiring new knowledge, changing behaviors, building skills, and developing understanding, also growing emotionally. Everything teaches us something. Loving someone teaches us trust. Losing someone teaches us strength. Falling teaches us balance, and reading teaches us information. Think for a moment. What is something life has taught you in the past 1 year? Take 2 seconds, just think of one lesson. Whatever came to your mind, that is learning. Psychology says learning happens in 3 domains. Cognitive means thinking, reasoning, and understanding. Psychomotor means physical actions. Affective means feelings, values, emotions. Even riding a cycle involves all 3. You learn how it works, you control your body, and slowly you feel confident. Learning always involves mind, body, and heart. You're listening to Insiders with me, Asritha Sharma. If you're enjoying this episode so far, take a moment to follow the podcast because every week we explore something that helps you understand yourself better. Okay, now let's continue. What is memory? Memory is a bridge between yesterday and today. Without memory, you wouldn't know language, you wouldn't recognize your family, you wouldn't remember your dreams, your goals, or your identity. Psychology explains memory in 3 stages. This is where learning becomes a process. Sensory memory. This is the first filter. Your senses catch everything around you. What you see, what you hear, what you smell. But sensory memory lasts only a moment, less than a second sometimes. And only one thing decides whether it enters the brain. If your brain doesn't pay attention, the information disappears forever. This is why we forget what someone said if we ever score our phones. We don't remember what we read if our mind was somewhere else. Learning is impossible without attention. Ask yourself right now, are you fully listening or Is part of your mind wandering? Be honest, your answer tells you the truth about your attention muscle. Short term memory. This is your mental workspace, like remembering an OTP or storing a phone number until you dial, holding information while reading. So, George Miller found that we can hold 5 to 9 items at a time, but this lasts only 20 seconds unless you repeat it. That is why rehearsal improves memory. Reading once rarely works. We forget things we read only once. Long term memory. This is a permanent library of life. Everything meaningful is stored here. Childhood memories, songs, skills, and the traumas, the lessons, languages, and the faces. But the brain doesn't store information randomly. It stores in schemas, meaning networks of connected knowledge. This explains something powerful. We remember things that connect to what we already know. For example, about anything or any object, if we have a prior knowledge and the learning happens, we have to connect that prior knowledge to the upcoming about the things. If something has meaning, it stays. If it isn't shallow, it fades. I want you to notice something right now while listening. Your ears took in the sound. Your brain interpreted my words. Your memory is storing the understanding. You're literally using everything we are discussing in real time. Okay, let's move ahead. Why do we forget? We forget because the brain is weak. We all think like that. But we don't forget because the brain is weak. We forget because we didn't pay attention. We didn't revise. We didn't understand. We didn't emotionally connect with the learning. You remember heartbreaks because they were emotional. But you forget class notes because they were not meaningful. Emotion is the glue of memory. If something matters, the brain protects it. How to learn better? Tip 1. Make it meaningful. Ask, why is this important to me? Meaning creates memory. Tip 2. Connect new to old. Learning sticks when it attaches to the existing knowledge. Tip 3. Teach someone if you can explain, you truly understand. Tip 4. Use Bloom's level. Bloom explained learning in 6 stages. Remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create. If you stay at stage 1, you lose the information. If you reach stage 6, you own the information. Sternberg's insight: development is continuous. Robert Sternberg said, development is not stages. It is going from beginner to expert with practice, feedback, and growth. No one is born intelligent. People become intelligent through learning and self-awareness, adjustment, improvement. Whether it's studies, work, relationships, healing, or life, we grow when we learn consciously. Before we close, ask yourself, what is one area of your life where you want to learn and grow? Hold that intention. Your brain is already listening. You have been listening to Insiders with Asritha Sharma. If today's episode helped you understand how your brain processes information and memory, share it with someone who wants to learn better. Save the episode and follow the show for more psychology that connects science with everyday life. Because the greatest classroom in the world is not our school, it is inside us. Until next time, stay curious, stay conscious, and keep growing.